welcome to the video. I guess this is going to be a running series. Is me breaking random APKs. You read the title. I don't know how I did it. The last time we were here, we talked about that smuggle bug in that upcoming Murloc game. I don't know if it's still upcoming. I'm pretty sure they got a cease and desist, but I've done it again, obviously. And this time, since you've read the title, we're going to be talking about something that's near and dear to my heart. I've played a lot of Kindle games. I'm a mobile gamer at my core. It's been something I've done for so long now. Fruit Ninja, absolute classic, one of my all-time favorite games. Those piano tile games, any awful mobile shooter game, I played all of them. I promise you, if it was free and on the App Store, I played it. So, I broke it. I don't quite understand what made it work that way, but it's something that's also prevalent for Pocket Pond 1, and I think we're going to talk about Pocket Pond 1 to kind of contextualize it. I want to discuss it first because this is what led me here. So Pocket Pond, as I was talking about, is a game that takes a lot of time. It's one of those mobile games where if you, let's say here, let me do this for example, I take my friend Horace here and have him and my female Becco, they breed, they can make any of these fish. We hit the breed button, costs us some coins, and then we look here, that's Monara, excuse me, and we got a melon plume asage. I don't know if I pronounced that correctly, but we got this fish. Now, this fish has its health and happiness like every other fish, but it's not mature yet, and it will take a while to mature. You can speed this up, obviously. I didn't even know the speed up button worked because I didn't know where to click for it, but you can speed this up with these coins, but obviously that defeats the purpose. You just bred them for money, and if you speed this up, you lose money. So why would you do that? Well, what you can do is this fun little thing called going into your settings, and specifically on things like BlueStacks. I've been told this doesn't work on Kindle, so I'm sorry to you Kindle gamers, you'll have to find your own exploit, but on everything else, you can tick this off and take off your automatic date and time. Once you do that, you can mess with your time. So our fish matures in an hour, roundabout. So just to be safe, we're going to go 2 hours into the future. So we open Pocket Ponds again after moving 2 hours into the future. Move to the side, and we have a matured fish. Now that our fish is matured, it sells for 31, and we didn't have to wait the hour to do it. If you're still here, this is your warning to click off the video before I ruin the second one for you. So this can be used to do pretty much anything. You can skip days to get the daily gift and repeat back and forth between days, because in this game it's not as robust. You just skip between days and you can get coins. So for me, I found that December 5th, which is the day I'm recording this, probably the day I'm uploading it to, and December 7th, 2 days in the future, give me 3 and 2 coins respectively. So I flip between them to get my coins. And if I want coins more readily, I pick a specific fish. I believe usually it's, yes, this. It costs no coins, has a potential profit of 2, and a guaranteed profit of at least 1. This is typically how I make money. There are probably more expensive combinations and things you can do with this, but this still takes time. This is still gaming. You're still playing it. So it's not all that bad. It's more so that you skip a really tedious part of the gameplay loop, and you get to make basically your own koi at your convenience and get money at your convenience, but it's still slow, and it takes time. So if you want money, it's more advantageous to do it in the moment. So for example, if I wanted to buy, I don't know, let's say I wanted to buy this Showa, I would, you know, go to the daily gift, switch between the 10th and the 7th, right? I would say, oh, today's the 5th, let me go here, boop, then go into pocket pawns again, open daily gift, I can collect this. Now, the fun part is you can go back here, switch it back to the day that it is, which today is December 5th, and bang, now you can collect the 3 free coins. You continue to do that, get wheel spins, get money, etc. Or you do what I was talking about, and you breed a specific type of fish, which in my case is breeding krill and my Sun Ocean Dortsu. I believe this is Fura. And then I would breed a bunch of these, skip time. So like I showed, you would breed these 2 fish. You would then go back out to your settings menu. You would then skip time. You would then sell the fish, go back in time, and repeat the process. You would do this with multiple batches. If you could afford another pawns, you would do this in an entire pawns and then sell that entire pawns and get a lot of money. It takes a while, but you get a lot of money. Let's explain how it works here. Now, in pocket pawns, that doesn't sound too bad. It's broken, sure. You're skipping a main core gameplay item. You're skipping the time requirements and the thing you would typically pay money for. You're basically taking money from the game, if you really care about that kind of thing. So, how on earth did you break this game? And your first thought may be, well, you just did the same thing. You went to the menu, you went to daily gift, you collected this, and you went back and forth and back and forth. But you can't do that, because in this game, they have a very robust system that counts every single day you've logged in. Every single one. So they made sure you can't cheese this unless you're willing to go to the year 2500 just to get your coins. And with that in mind, there's no real other way to cheese it. There's no fancy fish you get at the start. I only had 9 coins before I did the glitch. So what gives? How'd that happen? Well, this is kind of the inverse of our previous trick. We went forward in time to get our money. Now we're going to go back in time. Now this has absolutely nothing to do with our daily gift, with socials, with catching new things, winning coins, koi logs. Nothing to do with this. It has everything to do with using those 9 to buy this pretty little fish. So we buy a goshi. Now, buying this goshi and maturing this fish isn't really a big thing. It's 4 hours to mature the fish, and it gives you back the exact same amount of coins. Why would you mature it? Well, we're not. We're going to be de-aging this fish. So I want you to go to your time. You're going to go into this menu here, if you can find it, and you're going to take this and you're going to move it back. We're going to say 4 hours. You can move it back any amount of time. This just changes the amount the fish is worth. Then we're going to go back in here, switch between them, and all of a sudden they're worth money now. Huh. Quite interesting. So what if we scale this up? Back out of the menu, go right in here, and set to 1 a.m. Much earlier, about 8 hours earlier than it is right now. Then we click on our goshi, and they are worth stupid coin amounts. Absolutely ridiculous amounts. And insane amounts. How did that even happen? Frankly, I have no idea. But as long as you move the time backwards, you'll be fine. Now, what we're going to do instead is we're going to set the time back to normal, and we're going to move it days into the past. We're going to go back to the 1st. We're going to go back 4 days. And we're going to open Pocket Pawns. We're going to select our fish, And oh my god, would you look at that, they are worth millions of dollars. Now, why only these fish get worth stupid amounts? I have no idea. I believe it has something to do with the way they calculate maturity. I assume the longer a fish spends in captivity, they make more money. So if you go back before they were ever born, it's an integer overflow, does a bunch of math magic, and bada bing, bada boom. Now this fish is worth more than any fish you will ever pick up ever in the entire game. And this fish is worth money too, but not as much. So good luck with that. I think it's quite funny that these fish, the less common, the most unassuming fish, frankly, are the most busted in terms of breaking your game. That's been me, Fictitious Dynamics. I'm done for today. If I ever find another glitch on another random game, or you guys want me to see if I can break another game, recommend it. Throw it to me. I think it's kind of funny. And I really do enjoy doing it, honestly. So, full transparency, this is a downloaded APK on an emulator. I don't know how well this is going to work in other games. I see you can, on phones, mess with settings and things, so I don't see why this wouldn't do the same thing. If you cannot go back in time, this glitch is not going to work. If it is patched, well, hey, it's not on the one I got. I got what was the latest version for me at the time. I'll put that up on the screen, what that is.